Big games, big bets, better drinks. You're listening to Happy Hour Playbook, your guide to the inside of sports and lifestyle. I'm Chris, and we're officially on air. Let's see what's on the slate today. Welcome to the Happy Hour Playbook, episode 15. My name's Chris.
I'm Wes.
Welcome to the show. All right, guys. Got a couple things we're going to talk about today. First being, we're recording this after Memorial Day, but we want to say Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
To everybody out
there.
there.
For all the fallen soldiers that allow us to do stupid stuff like this and enjoy a very peaceful life here in the United States.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's a big holiday for us in my opinion. I think it gets overshadowed by everybody partying and having a good time, but
yeah,
ultimately it's you know, the USA has kind of been established by these type of warriors that we have. You know, whether it be back in.
It reminds me of the movie Patriot.
Yeah,
I mean that was a great movie.
I mean, I think fighting for our independence against like the greatest, Great Britain. Although they live on an island this big now,
yeah,
their country at one point was all the world, and we stood up in our backyard and beat them then, and then we've constantly kind of been that world superpower, and we have to calm the shit when it goes crazy elsewhere, and it's a lot of people sacrificing a lot more than what we do, for sure. But
and like you said, it lets us do things like we're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean,
be able to voice.
You couldn't do this in other countries.
Yeah.
They would have us arrested. And
We get to voice our opinion, say what we feel,
Yeah.
And bring all that content to you guys. We have some interesting things to talk about. This is going to be kind of wrapping up the conference finals.
Yep.
Yesterday we wrapped up the Eastern Conference final, which was not.
I've got some apologizing to do.
I did not think that was going to happen. And then Western Conference finals is still going on. And then we'll talk about the NHL Conference, Eastern Conference, and Western Conference. And also some kind of like fun facts. This is kind of just a thing that I looked up and I thought it was pretty interesting was the WNBA. Just, before Caitlin, it was kind of not really anything important.
It wasn't anything.
And now just kind of things that are going on. But we're going to get into our first segment, which is the Happy Hour Pour. Mr. Wesley brought us a bottle here.
Yeah, this is JT Meleck, Louisiana handcrafted rice whiskey. Say that real fast.
It's that 100% Louisiana rice.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any rice farms in Louisiana, but
there probably used to be.
Single barrel cask strength. We got 120 proof, so this will be our strongest to date.
It says it's got a deep burnt amber color.
Deep burnt amber? So it's going to be like red?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is kind of amberish.
Got
look like a
iced tea.
Look like one of those. Mess up. Think this is iced tea. Take a big gulp. Was it the mosquitoes caught in the amber in Jurassic Park?
Oh yeah,
that's kind of the color.
It's a great movie.
All right, let's see.
What's the smell?
It's got a good smell.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah,
it is kind of sweet. Oh, I hope it doesn't. Yeah, it does got a cotton candy smell to it.
Cotton candy?
Yeah. I don't smell butterscotch, but I do smell the cotton candy vanilla. It says milk chocolate. You get a whiff of that? Toffee?
I think as I struggle to breathe here.
That's thick.
So it's supposed to be, it's the butterscotch. I think that's what it's getting me.
That is.
So it's supposed to be aromas of sweet vanilla bean, rich caramel, butterscotch, baked goods. Oh, cotton candy sweetness.
Dude, that is thick.
It is definitely.
It's got a very thick,
creamy and thick mouthfeel, featuring heavy notes of toffee.
I do get a toffee butterscotch. That's thick.
I think I'm definitely feeling the butterscotch. It's not terrible.
I think that first initial, it burns.
This has got some more kick to it than what we've been drinking.
It's coming down. I can feel that. But
yeah, I might reflux after this probably.
Ooh, that's a
tough one.
Smells good.
It's not bad.
I think the second one should be a little bit better than the first. I think the first is it has it very thick.
I need to get you some of those big ice cubes. So these don't melt as quick. That would kind of give you your savoring a little bit more. Also keeping it cold.
That's
Ooh.
yeah, spicy.
Why is it so spicy?
Why is it so spicy?
I like it. I'm gonna go playoff worthy. I like it. It's got a little bit of burn to it. It's a little different than what we've been doing.
It's definitely different. I think it could be.
It's not near as smooth as some of the other ones, but I mean, it's got a burn for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not on initial. It's after.
Yeah, it's an afterburn. The smell's really good. It tastes good. It's got a good flavor to it. I'll give it playoff worthy. I'd drink it again, but now that I've tried it before, I can kind of know what to expect.
This is more expensive too. It's $85.
That's good. Yeah, but we probably need to get some better ice cubes.
Yeah, I mean, we're over here slumming it.
Let's get these big craft style ice. Keep it cold.
No, I think it's good. I think it's different. I think we've had such smooth drinks over the last couple of weeks that this one's got a little bit more burn to it, but some people like that burn.
Yeah.
And I mean it's not overpowering.
No.
It's not like we're drinking gasoline or something.
No,
like that.
it's not like the cheap.
No.
It's good. It's got a great smell to it.
I was gonna say it smells
Really good.
better than the other ones did.
All right, we'll move into our second segment. We were going to start with the Western Conference for the NBA, but let's start with the Eastern.
Let's start with the East. I got to say mine.
It's already done, and it did not go the way I thought.
Man, I got to apologize to the Knicks. I thought they might get swept. They swept Cleveland. I didn't think they were going to get swept. I mean, I thought it was going to be a 6-game series, but especially the first game. I thought, man, I was going to look so good coming on here the next week because Cleveland was up 20 into the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
They were dominating, and somehow the Knicks came back and won that game. And ever since then, it was just smacking the little brother around for the next 3 games.
I watched 3 of the 4 games, and there's a lot of fast break points. And it's not one person, it's 2. If you notice the Knicks, they have 2 people running on those fast breaks. And they're passing the ball well. Everyone's shooting. Like, I think yesterday, what was it, like off the bench, it was like 27 points.
They had a lot of points off the bench.
It's just crazy, man. The team is not what I thought they were. And they
came in rested.
They've won every game that they played this playoffs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which one did they lose?
In the first round.
Well, we're talking about recently.
Oh, I mean, they got 8 in a row. Yeah.
That's
2 sweeps in a row. But, I mean, I was thinking that I thought they were going to choke. They were choking so hard in the first game, and then Cleveland allowed them to come back. And I think that demoralized Cleveland so much. They weren't able to pull it back together. And then there's all the talk about the infighting. I told you about the thing I saw. I don't know if it's real, but it looked like Donovan Mitchell had like knocked down James Harden in the hallway in the back dressing rooms or something. But they just, man, I don't know. I don't know if it was a mental thing, because I know once they got down yesterday, they were done.
Yeah.
I mean, they were down 40 points at one point when I was looking, and that really screwed up on my betting because they took all the people off the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. So the conference, I was talking to Oscar today about it. It's like you have the Western Conference. It's a tough conference, beating each other up right now. But the Eastern Conference, I don't know, man. I said you had the 76ers. The Cavs pulled it off and beat the Pistons. Would the Pistons have been a matchup for?
I think so, but I think I think maybe Cleveland was just so beat up from that series.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I mean, it didn't look like they tried.
No.
I mean, the first game they did. The first game they were doing really good.
The last 2 games they got pretty much blown out.
Blown out both games, yeah.
It was kind of hard to watch. It wasn't an exciting series. Let's just say that. It was set up from the beginning.
It was definitely not something that I watched or enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
It was rough. I watched it from Gamecast most of the time. And it's just like, it didn't seem like there was any rhythm to the team. Donovan Mitchell was not scoring the ball.
He was shooting a lot. It wasn't going in.
I mean, he wasn't scoring. I mean, James Harden, I don't know. I guess he wasn't getting all the foul calls that he was getting against the Pistons. But, I mean, New York came out and played good too. I mean, other than that first game, they never looked back after that. So.
And this is their first finals appearance since 99.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
27 years.
Y2K.
Isn't that whenever they lost to the Spurs, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So now
Twin Towers.
on the other side, the Western Conference Finals. San Antonio came out for the first game, hot, got one on the road. Then you had your typical OKC win the next two games, and I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. We've talked about it off camera about just the flopping, and
it's hard to watch, man. It's almost unwatchable when SGA has the ball.
Yeah,
like he's just foul baiting. I mean, I want to say in that first couple games, he takes like 10 shots a game at minimum. I mean, he's at 20 usually most games. And after every time, he's falling to the ground because he's wanting a foul call. And it's pathetic, to be honest. I don't like it. He's not he can do all the stuff that he needs to do without all that rage baiting and foul baiting stuff.
Yeah.
You got a flag going on right there. But I don't understand, like, somebody with his talent, and I guess it's because he's gotten away with it for so much of the last 2 years of his MVP seasons. He's a great player. There's no doubt about it. But he doesn't need to do this stuff.
No,
and it's
they did a comparison video I watched.
It's ugly to watch
of him and Kobe, and same exact going to the paint, and instead of Kobe taking that actual contact, he would spin out of it and shoot it. Spin out of it and shoot it. And it's just like, I'm trying to go for the foul. I'm trying to get the easy, free throws. But it's just, like you said, it's hard to watch.
You want to be a physical person where you can go into contact and then finish.
Yeah.
And get the 3-point play. But it just doesn't make any sense when you're doing it on every shot and you're trying to bait people into stepping on your feet. Like when you shoot, you're shooting your legs out in front of you so that they can clip into it and then call a foul, because that's not normal shooting.
No.
And there's been some better, I guess, refereeing in this series.
Game 4, we can talk about Game 4.
I feel like they're not just falling for it every time.
Yeah.
But then you have the guy, Castle, had his whole head ripped by his hair and stuff, and like they didn't call anything. Yeah, it's like, I don't understand.
I found that Game 4, the Spurs came out and won that game. But the statistic that I thought was they only shot 38%.
It was a defensive game. I mean, if you look at the score, I mean, it was not a high-scoring game.
And then you got your 7-footer shooting from half court.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, but that's one thing.
The dude is unreal. Yeah, 103-82. So that was a huge defensive game.
So that's one thing they asked of, at the press conference. He goes, what do you think you need? This is after Game 3. What do you need to do to win Game 4 and so on? He goes, I need to find how to make my teammates better. And he, at the time, said he didn't know what that meant. I don't know what that meant until Game 4 after he played it. And it's not about making them better in the sense of passing them the ball, just being there for, like, if you see how many rebounds he got, second chance shots, like, it was a great stat game for him. And I think he's kind of showing, and he has something to prove too. He wants to prove that he should have been MVP, and that's why he was upset about it too.
MVP.
And they show the statistics of him and like the MVP race, like points, all for the whole season. And SGA was on any statistic, but he got the votes. So,
and I mean, I think that's because I think they take into consideration what other teams do to try to beat you, taking you out of the game, stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know if you can take Wemby out of the game. I know they've tried with physicality to really just get in on him and just be physical with him, but to me, that's fouls.
Yeah,
I don't understand how they're getting away with some of the stuff that they're doing.
That'd be kind of tough, like you said, to take him out of the game. And I did see they were saying that the players were trying to intentionally hurt him. And I don't know if it was.
They're being physical. I don't think they're trying to hurt.
Yeah, I don't
anybody.
think they're trying to hurt him. Some of the stuff that I looked at, I'm like, well, that's accidental. Like stepping on someone's foot, or and he's long.
I'm sure his feet are like 2 foot long too.
So I don't know, man. The series has been back and forth. They're 2-2. They play tonight. Yep. I think they're playing back in OKC.
They're in OKC tonight. Yep.
I'm interested to see how this goes. I hope San Antonio pulls it off, but hopefully they can have another game like they did this Game 4, a defensive game, a heavy defensive game.
And this was the least close game. This was the biggest blowout of all the games. Most of the games have all come down to the wire. I know the one where they beat Wemby, I think it was game 3. Yeah, it was the first game at home. That was they had a huge outpouring from their bench.
Yeah.
OKC's bench had a great game, and that really put them in the driver's seat in that game.
And they've got some injuries. I believe they have 2 injuries. OKC does. One, I think, is a calf, and one's like a hamstring, soft tissue stuff. One is from their what's the cat's name? With the braids. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But
I mean, Caruso's been big with them. I mean, he's been making some big shots off the bench. I'm not sure how good defensively he is because they seem to be putting him on Wembanyama, and that seems like a huge mismatch. But I do know. I mean, OKC is trying to play Wemby with physicality, and then
Jalen Williams.
Oh, okay, yep, that's a kid from Richardson, I think.
And I don't know if it was his calf or the other guy's calf. It said calf and then a hamstring injury, so it could be either or. But those are not something you come back from pretty quick. So
no,
we'll see how he does.
And it depends on what extent of an injury. I mean, you know, those years where we saw Kevin Durant when he has a calf injury, it's really turning into an Achilles injury is what that was going to be. So that was what the big talk was, and then he played and tore his Achilles.
And he was out.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be a great conference finals. I think it's going to go. I think it'll go the distance. It'll probably go 7 games.
So if you have to look at, we already know who's going to be in there from the Eastern Conference. So out of those 2 teams remaining, who does New York have the better chance of beating?
I mean, New York's going to be getting healthy. They're going to be sitting on their butts for another week. So I mean, I think New York can beat either one of them based on how they performed. I don't think so, in my personal opinion. But that's been wrong so far. So I mean, I can't continue to.
I have a little inkling of like they probably could do it. I just feel like they've played really well, and
I don't think they want San Antonio. I think they want OKC. They're kind of similar in terms of what they do well as OKC. I just don't think they want to have to face Wembanyama.
Yeah. They don't have anything for him.
Well, I mean, who does? And I mean, I just think, I just feel like they have a better chance against a team that doesn't have a massive person like that. I mean, anybody,
a true big, like big.
Well, I mean, he's an alien. He shoots from, like you said, half court, making threes from half court.
That was crazy.
He's dunking. You know, he takes 2 steps and he's already from the 3-point line to a dunk.
Yeah, then you have the jump.
And then if he misses a short shot, he automatically rebounds it himself and puts it back in. I mean, it's crazy what this guy is doing. And if he stays healthy, I don't know. I mean, we've seen the bigs. We've seen Shaq. We've seen, Yao Ming. We've seen Olajuwon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Tim Duncan. He's different than all of them.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have, like, the traditional size, but he can shoot.
I don't think he can stop Shaq in his prime.
No.
Shaq was a beast. Shaq was too strong, but I also think Shaq couldn't do anything to him either.
Yeah, it would be hard. It would be hard for Shaq to stop him. And I just, I'm hoping San Antonio pulls it off. I just don't want to see OKC again. They're hard to watch, that team, and
it's hard to watch the foul baiting. If they didn't do that, it'd be a fun team to watch.
See the lady with the little Emmy or whatever Oscar she had. It said for basically the biggest flop award or something. I was like, wow.
I mean, that's all they're doing. That's all they're doing is flopping. Have you noticed? And this is not basketball related. It just happens to happen at the basketball games. The trend of these women
my gosh,
it's the biggest talk right now.
The 2, right? The 2 San Antonio games.
Well, there was another one.
Oh, the one from it was a Cleveland game. The girl that was by what's his name, Allen.
I don't know.
And she was just staring at him, and he was just sitting there like just sitting on the bench.
These women are very attractive, and they're setting themselves up at like
perfect position.
Well, I mean, it's like right on the court. Because there was another one that's in a baseball game, and she has season tickets, and she just shows up to every game, and she dresses for attention. Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest. And there's like a name for her, like she's like somebody front row something.
Promiscuous.
I don't know, but I know there's a lot of talk about it. I know there was talk about it today in the operating room, and
Yeah,
it's maybe getting some more viewers to the basketball court.
Well, you think about like the two San Antonio games. It was face down. I think one was like
it was like from the chin
this
down.
super
Voluptuous.
Yes, she had white pants on, and people were talking about that. And this other girl was like low cut
and just coming out of her shirt. Yeah.
So I don't know if they know ahead of time.
They're doing it on purpose for sure.
Well, I don't know if they know ahead of time where the camera's going to be, but it's close enough to the bench where you're going to get some time on the screen. So
we can't do that and become viral.
No. People would be like, "Put your shirt back on, boy." I'm like, "I'm gonna wear my low cut shirt.
I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do what we're gonna do."
You like what you see?
No.
What was that guy? He's like, "I wore my Daisy Dukes," and he goes,
"They were getting catcalled."
He goes, "I was getting catcalled." They go, "What that PP do?"
It pees.
It pees. But like you said, I like how you said it. Either team is beatable.
I think either team could take it at this point.
Yeah.
I think both of them are going to be tough for the Knicks, but the Knicks are rolling. I mean, I got to give them their dues. I've been a Knick hater this entire postseason, and they've definitely shut me up. So I'm no longer going to hate on them unless they get swept in the finals.
Ooh, that'd be tough.
So far they've already passed the choking Cowboys, so they beat by making it to their conference finals. So I can't compare them to them anymore. But it is what it is.
All right, now we're going to move on to the Stanley Cup Finals preview because we're getting to the last. Tonight is actually Game 4 of the Avalanche and
down 0-3.
Dude,
it's absurd
in Vegas. So we did a preview the last episode, and we didn't think that it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be close.
I didn't know Vegas was going to come out 3-0.
No,
I thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive.
Yeah, I thought ultimately the Avalanche would win this series,
and I thought it was going to be the opposite. So me and Brian were talking today about it, and I was like, I thought this series was going to be more competitive, but it seems like the Carolina Montreal one is the most competitive.
I got to apologize to the Canadians.
Yeah, because that game went into overtime yesterday, and Carolina ended up pulling out and winning.
Yeah,
but
I need them to win 2 more, so I'm not totally wrong with all my picks.
But it's crazy. It's like I did not think the Avalanche were going to.
I didn't see them getting swept by any means. I didn't see them going down 3-0. I could have seen where, but they got 1 win and the Knights had 2, and it was 2-1 in the Knights' favor. I didn't see this series going 3-0 like this. I'm not sure if there's an injury or something. I thought the Knights were more injured than.
They did. They have a couple people out.
Right.
Actually, I'm like.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they have more injuries than the Avalanche do.
But I think just from watching the season, I think they're just more physical too. Vegas, and we talked about this.
Yeah, talked about physicality.
Being a new team and a newish team and coming out on top.
Scores have they been just absurd?
Let's see. No, honestly, 4-2, 3-1, 5-3. It's not been too crazy. It's not like the series before. It was like 9.
Yeah. No, I mean, those were relatively competitive games.
Yeah, and in that last game, they came back. I think the Avalanche were up on that game and ended up on the Sunday night game, and the Knights came back for that. So,
I mean, to be fair, the Knights have played this way all season.
Yeah, but not what I thought it was.
I didn't think it was going to be a sweep.
No,
I think if they pull out a sweep,
and you're playing a team that swept everybody prior to getting into the conference finals. So, but
that's crazy.
On the other side, we have the Hurricanes Canadians, and that game came down. Canadians were the last.
They were
the last team to get in. So
listen to what I've had to say, and they've just we're going to prove him wrong.
But that game 1, Canadians came out 6-2. Wow. Then we had Hurricanes win the second game, which was 3-2, and then last night's game it was 3-2 Hurricanes.
Both overtimes.
Yeah. So
those are good games.
Yeah, man.
Overtime. That's awesome. They still got to play. So they're playing tomorrow at Montreal. So that'll be a tough game if the Canadians can tie this series back up, that'd be crazy.
Man, yeah, 2-2, and then got 2 more games to play if you're going to close it out. But yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know if they have something to prove. I think Brian was telling me they haven't been to finals since 1993. I think that's what he was saying.
Like this is the whole fun thing about professional sports. No matter what the hell we say with all our research and all looking at this
statistics,
stuff, looking at the matchups and seeing what the experts say, and we look into that and see what we're thinking about it, can be totally freaking off. I mean, they're still professionals. They're still the best in the world. They still have to show up and win. And
that's the thing we were talking about. I was talking about with Brian. I'm like, back in the day, it was like luck shots. Like, yeah, they were good, but now I think these guys train so much. They pass the puck, shoot, and it's like there's no wide left, wide right. It's going towards the goal, and the way they hit it, it's like off the top post, corner. Like it's just crazy the shots that I've watched and seen this season. It's amazing.
Goals that have been scored have been absurd,
and I'm like, it's just crazy to watch and see these guys and how good they are.
Well, and I think, there's a lot of pressure when you're in like that defensive positioning and you're trying to get in front of your goalie to help him. And then they use you to redirect it on your goalie. And
that's what we were talking to about the goalie play. Like, are you able to handle that pressure of being in front of your goal and having everyone stand in front and you just like being able to take all those shots on goal back to back to back. And I think that series, the Wild series and the Avalanche series, we saw it there, like them scoring 5 goals in, 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot
and
of
it's just
offense.
That pressure on the goalie. Like they put that pressure on the goalie, and is the goalie going to be able to have a bunch of saves or not?
I mean, if you look at anytime you put more pressure on something, eventually it's gonna crack. And I mean, we saw that with our goalie. He had a great series, in my opinion, against the Wild, but he was left stranded so many times when they turned the puck over in front of their own goal, and then he gets wide open shots on one-on-one. I mean, if you watch like the shootouts and stuff, like one-on-one scoring is probably a lot easier than like team scoring.
It would have been a tough road for the Stars if they would have made it past the Wild.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if they would have got past the Avalanche. It's tough, man. The NHL's been tough this year, and
it's pretty even though. I kind of like how the league kind of evens out, and almost every team has a chance to beat you every night. You don't see that in every sport.
And going into if the Knights are able to close out tonight's game,
gosh,
man, like
what's the bet on
if they go to the finals and they play Carolina or the Canadians, I think that's gonna be a good series, because you have no slouch. Carolina's no slouch, man. That's a great defensive team.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, I think the finals is going to be a great series no matter who makes it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be competitive, and that's where I wanted to get to. Like, we don't want a 4-0 series. We can get 4-2. 4-3, whatever. I want it to be competitive. I want it to be a good Stanley Cup final.
Golden Knights plus 1.5 goals.
Plus 1.5 goals tonight.
Plus 1.5.
Wow.
I think it's going to be close either way.
Who are they? Where are they playing?
They're in Vegas.
They're playing tonight at 8
at home, and you're getting a goal and a half. So you got to lose by 2.
I don't know, man.
Feels like a no-brainer. I mean, you're not winning much.
No, especially a 3-0 series. I think hopefully they can close it out. I don't know. I think this is a drawing board for Colorado. Like you said it, I want to say 5 or 6 episodes ago, you were talking about why don't they have more cups? Why haven't they won more?
I mean, honestly, you think about it. They were so good in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then they've been so good with McKinnon over the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Like,
what's keeping them from...
But the problem is the competition. Vegas has been great. Yeah. Edmonton's been great. The Stars have been great. I mean, it's just...
Utah.
It's a rotating thing.
You got a bunch of people.
Utah's new.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rotating thing. You got San Jose came in, played really good in this playoffs.
Yeah.
I think it's just really hard to win. I mean, you got to take your opportunity when you can. And that's been kind of the conversations with, football teams. Like, you only have such a big window to really win. Once you develop your team, you only have that big of a window. Not everybody gets lucky and snags a Tom Brady in the 7th round or 6th round or whatever.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen that way. Or Brock Purdy, like it's one of those things. Like, you have a short window. Once you have to start paying your quarterback. Or, all these
you have
stars,
what? Was it 4 years?
Yeah, 5 years for first round pick.
So you have that rookie deal, and then after that, they're gonna if they've done good, they want their paycheck.
If their average goes up,
because somebody wants them. Somebody's gonna want them.
And they're better than whoever somebody else has. They're probably better than, even if they're average or above average. That's why the hugest debate I have with people about Dak. Find me something better. What are you going to find better?
He's always up there.
What are you going to find better? There's nothing you can find better, and at any price.
You find better, and then you're like, have they done anything?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to find better? Tell me where you can find better. We can't get in the draft because of our draft areas where we're always in the middle.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a quarterback unless you move up.
Yeah.
They're not good at developing quarterbacks.
No, because their expectation is to go. They want with the way the franchise is set up. It's set up to go and play right off the bat and make an impact. They're not looking to develop people, so they haven't been good at that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I think in the NHL, you have a window when you have a superstar player like McKinnon, like Robertson, like McDavid.
Yeah,
and there's. You're going to start seeing maybe like the Celebrini kid, maybe they make a run
that's
for
a great kid.
Like a 5-year run of being excellent. It's hard. Like, you see Pittsburgh with Crosby, he's on the downhill run.
Yep.
Is this the last time we see them in the playoffs for a while? It's hard to judge with a field that's so even.
It is an even field. It's not like it's not like basketball where you have one superstar that's like a game changer and can go to team and and make a difference. But with hockey,
they have so many people
there's
changing
so many
out on
good.
the lines. Like, you think there's only like 3 or 4 people on the ice at one point. Well, yeah, but then they change in 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's another 4 people. Then they change again. There's another 4 people. That's 12 people.
Yep.
It's a lot. It takes a lot to be good at hockey as a team. I think, like our local place, Dallas, has done really well over the last couple of years. They kind of fell short this year. I don't know if that's something that's going to be, is that a sign for the future? I don't think so. I think they have a really good young core. I think they're going to be in the playoffs every year. Can they get to the top, though? Can you make that next step?
They definitely have to evaluate what went wrong this year and figure it out because, like you said, they've been in the mix for the past 7 years. It's like, okay, what do we thought it was the coach. We swapped them out.
I think they sacrificed him.
The sacrificial lamb.
Well,
put him on the chopping block.
He made those comments about the goalie. And I think they were like protecting their player, and because he was the Vegas coach.
Yeah,
that won.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do next year. I think that's
pretty.
Yeah, I think that's. We want to go a little bit further in the playoffs than we did this year. I think it hurt us, but we
were in the Western Conference Finals last year. We were in the finals, Stanley Cup Finals the year before. We have that taste of
it was the year before last, and then the 2020. I think
we have success, taste of success. We just haven't brought it home, and that was so cool in '99 when we brought it home after several years of being that close as well.
Dude, I remember being up watching that. That was a great game.
Dude, I never even heard of
Brett
hockey.
Hull.
I never even heard of hockey until the Stars in the playoffs. And like from '97 on, we were just watching Madonna and Hull. And
I was going to tell you, I was telling Brian, I saw a rookie card.
Or not Brodeur. Gold. What was the Eddie the Eagle?
Belfour,
that's right.
No, Mike Modano rookie card. I was like, I met that guy. And after he stopped playing, I said, he did not look like that. I said, his teeth were fake. He was skinnier. I'm like, he just, over time, you're not.
My dad ran into him working at the Renaissance Hotel.
He's super cool.
He also
Mike Madonna was.
He also ran into Dominic Hasek. I'm like, how do you not know who Dominic Hasek is? Yeah. I was like a 12-year-old. I was like, I know who Dominic Hasek is. Go get that guy.
Yeah, that's.
It's like, you gonna get me no autograph or nothing?
Be like, man, sign my shirt, something.
Sign something. Sign this napkin. I mean,
I think the way it's set up, I think it's going to be a good Stanley Cup. I don't think it's hard to win 4 games in a row.
There's no way the Avalanche.
No, it's hard to win 4 games in a row.
It's impossible.
But I think with Vegas, I think if they're tough, they get their players back that are injured. I think they have 2 injured players out. But if they play either the Canadians or the Hurricane, I think it's going to be a good series. I'm hoping they play. I'm hoping they play the Carolina, but the way it's looking,
I'm not going to say anything bad about Montreal because
Montreal's good.
I already did all that talk, and it's not really looked good on me since then. I'm like, man, this guy doesn't know anything about sports.
Well, like you said, they're professionals. It can go
right.
It can go either way.
Right.
So,
and I get there's 7 days in between our podcasts
for
now,
sure.
And
a lot changes in 7 days.
There's been 4 games since then. It's like, Wes looks like a total dick right now.
All right, we'll move into this segment. The next one was the WNBA, which I find interesting. So before I watched Cheryl Swoops, all those people playing WNBA back in the day.
Lisa
Leslie, but never let me watch this.
Never cared.
Until Caitlin came in, and I know people don't want to give her that credit, but she did make it a big platform for these women.
It's proven.
Yeah, she's
based on the voyeurship.
What do they call it? The Caitlin Clark effect or whatever. And she's put a lot of
she's
emphasis
made it better
on
for everybody else in the league,
making it better in the sense like, hey, we need to get paid more. We need to do this. We need to do that. And these guys are expanding. So there's a 2025 to 2030 expansion plans, and it's crazy how much they're expanding. This is going from a league that didn't make any money, that was pouring, just losing money left and right.
Still don't make any money.
They still don't, but it's more like, I remember growing up, the Mavericks would play and Jordan was playing, and people came to those games to watch Jordan play, and those games would be sold out. It's kind of like Caitlin. We talked about it. I'm like, I want to go watch this Caitlin Clark.
I was going to say, if you look at the Caitlin Clark versus the Dallas Wings schedule, it's 5 times the cost to go to that game.
Because she has that type of effect, and
you hope that she plays.
Yeah,
injured.
And you're like, she has that type of effect, and you want to watch her play. You want to see her out there playing. And it was the same thing kind of with Jordan. I'm not saying she's Jordan-esque, but she is what the WNBA needed.
The movement that she's causing is Jordan-esque.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's not Jordan. Nobody is. But if you look at the viewership, and they've shown it, the statistically, from her rookie season, even when she was in college, nobody watched women's college basketball until she was there. And then now into the WNBA, it's transverse. And like you said, this league expansion, the WNBA rosters are the hardest rosters in professional sports to make.
And we were talking about the draft and just the roster switching, because there's not that many players.
You have 9 to 10 people on a team probably, and there was only in 2024 12 teams. That's 120 people. There's 120 colleges probably with women playing on them.
Yep.
So they have 10 players. So that's 1,200 people every year that are getting told no.
No,
I mean, because it's only the best of the best, and we see that with I just follow updates and stuff. But you'll see this team released the 2 picks from
2 years ago. They got their number 1 pick.
They released them because they're making room for players that are better. And it's funny because here in Dallas we have Paige Buchers, who's going to be a Caitlin Clark-esque type player.
Rookie card.
I got one. It's pricey right now though. It's pricey.
Oh.
It might have grown.
They did deliver my cards to PSA today. I got a notification.
Oh, nice. But even my dad, who's the most non-basketball watching person I've ever, he's trying to get me to buy tickets to go see Paige play with my daughters and stuff. I'm like, I'm trying. It's expensive. But there's a push now, and they got a raise with this new TV deal.
Dude, they signed an 11-year, $2.2 billion deal with Peacock and NBC.
It doesn't seem like much once you divide that out, though.
Well, no, when you divide it between, right now, they have 12 teams? What do they got?
They have 15 teams.
15 teams. So, but still, that's a significant amount of money.
Well, that's the problem is it's 11 years. That's the problem. So you're looking
now
at
5 years,
$220 million a year. And then that's a lot for them. That's a lot for them. And, you know, a lot of their players, the big star players, got big raises this offseason. And, you know, good for them. I still don't think they make any money when you look at the grand scheme of things. But
Because what was her contract, Caitlin? It was like,
she hasn't got one yet. I think she's still in a rookie deal.
I know, but what was it? Was it like 75? It was.
She was making more. Like they offered her more to play in the 3-on-3 league.
Oh yeah, the big three.
Yeah, but she wanted to play professional, so she went in. And as bad as this league has kind of treated her, she's been the biggest reason for them to
4 years, $338,000.
Yeah, that's not much.
That is crazy. $338,000 for 4 years.
A little over $85,000 a year.
But her endorsement deals.
Oh, I mean, she's banking off endorsements, and you know she's going to get a big raise here shortly. I know, and you saw some of the big names got some nice pay raises and stuff.
She signed with Nike 8 years, $28 million.
Nice, and she deserves it. I mean,
I didn't even look at her damn shoes. That's crazy.
I haven't looked at her shoes either. I'm trying to find a rookie card, or any card. All her cards are expensive, but I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing for little girls and young women who want to aspire to do something else. It's an opportunity for these teams and these players to show what they have. A lot of them are very good at what they do. And I think it's a good thing. I think the more they expand it, the better it'll be, the more people it'll reach. Hopefully, you know, we have continuation of these new stars coming in like Caitlin and Paige and God forbid, what's her name from Atlanta?
Now Atlanta.
Yeah.
What was her name? I can't remember. She played for Chicago Sky.
Yeah. We're watching because of her too, remember?
Yeah, can't shoot.
But I mean, she can rebound the shit out of the ball. Even if it's her own rebounds. But
So this year was the first expansion team, which was Golden State. They had to play an expansion fee of $50 million. This is their second season. And then you have the Toronto Tempo, Portland Fire.
So they had 3 teams come in.
Yeah, and it was 115 million that the Tempo played and 125 that the Portland Fire paid to get into the league. That doesn't seem like a lot of money.
The price is getting higher though. If you
it goes progressively higher the next year.
Doubles.
So you have 2028. You have Cleveland coming in at 250 million. Detroit. 2029.
These are like those 80s prices for the NFL teams.
Yeah. And then Philly 2030 they got 250.
I think it's good. I've had an interest and we've talked about it because my girls and sports in general, I'll try to follow anything that's good. And you know, Paige Buchers is on our local team and she's phenomenal. I mean, she's really good. She had I think 26 points in the last game that I watched. And
so that expands the next 4 years. How many extra players? You said how many? 12?
So, I mean, probably 12. You probably have 2 reserves and 5 on the bench, 5 on the court, if I had to guess.
Yeah. So that gives some girls some opportunity, but
right.
It's tough though. It's tough.
That's 4 years, so that's still 7 years left on your TV deal.
Yeah.
If the interest keeps rising, that's only going to be a higher bid next time that they come through.
And the way that the streaming services work, they might do like the NBA and just start streaming on everybody, and then they get another contract. Right now, this is just exclusive to NBC and Peacock are the same thing, but it potentially could go ABC. It can potentially go Netflix. You know, I don't know. It's just crazy, like what the TV deals right now. If they're able to get that fan base going,
Daddy, chill.
If they're able to get the fan base going and keep it going, I think. They could potentially expand on that media rights and get less years but more money, because that's what you want. You want 4 to 5 years for a couple billion.
Yeah,
you know, because that's
hopefully a shorter deal with more money.
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for, or maybe the same money for a shorter deal.
And
like
there's
$2.2 billion for 6 years or something.
And there's definitely enough now. I've noticed like these playoff games for the NBA. Been watching it on Prime.
Yeah.
HBO.
I've actually liked the Prime and the Peacock.
HBO, Peacock. So there's
one. It's like as soon as like the player touches the ball, it tells you like
was it like a game cast kind of thing?
Or
like
it tells them like their
3-point%
like rating. Like if it's like they'll
have
like 5 dots and like women Giannis is like 4 and like Castle.
I do like
3. So you
The
can
stuff,
kind of see
I
kind of
guess
what
it's
they're
like
good
next
at.
gen stats for the football. I think it was really good on Prime. Prime does a good.
I was
It's
gonna
two
say,
different channels.
I think it's Prime that I've liked.
Yeah, Prime does a really good job. I know with the NFL, it's a second channel, and you can click on that, and it kind of makes you feel like Madden. It shows you like the routes and how they're running, and it's more gamer-ish. But I think the WNBA,
They're on the right track.
they're on the right track, and I think they've had a lot of women that paved the road for them that didn't get a lot
Candace
of.
Parker,
Yeah, you had a ton of women that just were out there that were great, and
Sue Bird,
Sue Bird.
yeah, Lisa Leslie.
It's just tough, you know.
There's a lot of people that did a lot of the work to make this a success today. I think it's just jumping off because more of our newer players and stuff. But
Yeah, in college,
got a little bad news for your Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs was booked on charges of battery, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct, and intimidation of a victim. So that sounds like about
that's a no fantasy draft pick.
that's a 6-game suspension at minimum, probably.
Oh my god! Like, okay,
Just don't hit him. Just leave.
let's get
Just
on to that.
leave.
So we're gonna get off topic here, but we're gonna talk about NFL stuff. Ray Rice.
Oh my God.
There's a ton of people. I don't want to just throw his name out there, but
I mean,
Josh Jacobs.
He never made it back.
Yeah, you're ruining your career. Even the kid Junkins had something this year of hitting somebody or something. I'm like, dude, you're a multi-millionaire.
I know. Hire your best friend for $100,000 a year.
Beat the shit out of her. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No. To keep you from doing stupid stuff, like
Or somebody.
But like, there's no reason to hit your wife or your girlfriend. What are you doing?
Or
all you do is walk out, and you have a new girlfriend right then.
There should be like
immediately. I mean, there's no reason.
And I think the
to hit them.
league probably has some type of anger management, or
I don't think they do. I don't think they have any help for these young guys that you know they're not, for one, they don't give them financial advice.
no, the financial advice they definitely do.
They should definitely be providing that. Like, that should be the first thing in rookie school is get you a financial advisor, not a friend, not a family member, somebody who actually does this for a living. And then also, two, you know, behavior and anger management. I mean, I have anger problems mostly during traffic, but like, you have to learn how to control it, because what's the value of, like, if I get pissed off at somebody and I go knock them out and then I go to jail.
You lose it all.
Like, there's nothing to gain from it. Unless I'm gaining something from it, I don't really care to, I guess, participate.
Well, you're putting your livelihood at
At risk. It's going to be gone.
Yeah, like you said, Ray Rice never came back. You've had a bunch of players that go through that whole domestic violence thing, and what happens? They don't come back. The team.
I mean, the Cowboys will probably pick them up, but would they pick up Greg Hardy after he beat up on his girlfriend? Too?
MMA. He went into MMA after that.
Knocked the hell out.
But it's just one of those things. It's like, man, don't put your thing at risk. Your livelihood at risk.
I don't think you should do it in general. Like,
yeah,
it's just not. I mean, this is the whole man versus woman debate. It's not the same. Like,
no, it's not. And then,
it doesn't matter. And you know, there's a lot of women that think that they can handle and control a man, and it's not possible. I mean, unless you have a little guy, but like, even then, it's a different strength thing. We're built differently. We're not built. I mean, some of us are built for comfort, I guess, but most of us are built. It's just a different strength.
Yeah,
it's a different reaction. Like, my wife punching me is a laugh. Me punching my wife is me going to jail.
Yeah. Like, it's not worth it. And like I said, I'm not a celebrity or
you're pretty big. Yeah.
An athlete.
You're definitely not an athlete.
But thinking about these people probably testing you, doing it on purpose, like,
oh, for sure, looking for a payday,
like you said, looking for a payday, looking for somebody.
We see it, the fans reaching out to these players. And, intentionally trying to get them to. What
was it? DK, that guy calling him out, trying to get him to do something, and he did, and he just let it go too far. You can't do that. You can't let these people.
It's probably hard. I mean, it's probably hard listening to people just.
He called him by his government name.
Yeah, constantly chirping at you and stuff. And I mean, you just have to be a bigger person and turn the other cheek and just go, because it only hurts you to respond. It only hurts you. I mean, I saw one with a baseball player recently, Pete Crow Armstrong. some lady was giving him shit from, like, I guess they have field level seats behind a fence, and she's just giving it to him. And he had some choice words for her that are not appropriate for any ears under 18. But like, I mean, he probably will get fined for that. I mean, like, it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, he probably makes millions and the fine is nothing, but I mean, I just don't think it's like, who cares? That lady probably doesn't know anything about baseball, and she got into his head.
Oh yeah,
and he lost it for a second.
It's like when me and my wife went to the Red Sox game. We sat right behind the dugout, and no, this fan was just, Sam Adams, get to you.
Sam Adams, Boston Lager.
They got him, and he was talking shit. And I can't remember who the player. He's like, "Come here, just get a little bit closer." And that net is loose, so he was waiting for the dude to get real close to him so he could grab him. But I was laughing because I was like, "This dude's so drunk, he does not know what he's about to get into if this guy catches him."
MLB athlete is a lot better at you than fighting too, probably.
These dudes are bigger than you think.
There's the viral video of this guy. It's a Houston Texans game, and these two fans are kind of getting into it, and one's above the other talking down from the stands.
Oh my God.
And he is heated, and he is in his face, and this guy's just smiling. Turns out he's like a boxing.
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's like, "Come on."
Well, I mean, he just smiles and walks off, and like, it showed, like, thank God, because it showed his boxing highlights, and he would have murdered that guy right there. That's real restraint. That guy had restraint.
Well, it's like when you're out in public and people test you or they say things because they want to, and it's like, you always got to remember, you don't know other people's background, what they're doing, or whatever.
You look for the cauliflower ear. If they have cauliflower ear, you don't mess with them.
Yeah, you're like,
you just say, "Sorry, sir, I'll move along.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Sorry, I stepped on your shoes.
I ain't trying to get put in some kind of suplex."
Well, it's not worth it
for nothing.
It's
for a parking spot.
We have. We're not professional athletes, but we do. We're not. We do have livelihoods. Yeah, we do have livelihoods, and we've worked with some people that've gotten arrested and no call, no showed, and that hurts them. And that's not something that I'm trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to prove I'm bigger than somebody. I'm not trying to prove I'm better than somebody, fighting somebody. I'm like, we're not in high school, and you got to learn how to control your temper. And like you said, it's your livelihood. Even us, having time off or not calling in and not coming in.
For sure. I mean, it's one of those things about values. I mean, it's like, me, unless it's a threat to my family, it's nothing.
Yeah,
because
whatever.
Because what does it do? Like, oh, you talked crap to me and I walked off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of doctors that have learned how to do this, over the years. They know how to push the buttons.
Oh yeah.
And that's okay. We'll let them slide. But
just like we say, you're different outside of here. There's a realm.
Nobody wants to meet me at my truck.
So. No, there's a different realm. It's like, when we're in there, we're professional. We try to get what we got done, and
I mean, the main thing is the patient, and sometimes that gets people's egos get in the way.
Oh yeah,
it's all right.
They know what's up.
But that's where, like, one of those things where we kind of step off, and it's just like, okay, whatever. I mean, this isn't the real life situation, and there's nothing to gain from it.
You don't gain anything out of it.
If I gain your doctorhood by doing this, okay, it's over.
Yeah, but we don't. It's not like what is it, Fortnite, when you kill them and you collect all
you take all their loot.
Take all their loot. Like, no, it's not Fortnite.
You get their legendary guns and shit. No.
We don't get any of that. We go to jail.
I'm playing Fortnite. I'm needing my kids to, like, revive me and stuff. I'm like, I need help.
You're like dragging across the floor.
I'm just like crawling. Like, somebody help me.
I did go, not this weekend, but the past weekend before, went to this place called Side Quest, I think, in Firewall, and it has all the classic games.
Nice.
So I played MK2, Mortal Kombat. That was super fun.
Oh, the movie.
I didn't even remember how I remembered the code, like the
muscle memory.
The special.
You are an athlete.
Yeah, the special moves and stuff. And my son, I told him, hey, this is how you do it, and just so I didn't, like, completely beat him. I was like, well, I want to show him how to do this stuff.
But first, you got to show him where he's at.
Oh, he got beat. Yeah. Trust me, every game.
Flawless victory.
Every game. But I'm throwing Sub-Zero ice balls. I'm doing Shang Tsung. I'm changing into people. I'm doing Scorpion, Radiant. Liu Kang, fireballs. But that is, I went to go watch it. Wesley went to go watch it too.
It was a good movie.
Mortal Kombat 2. It was really, really good.
I think it was better than the first one. The first one,
yeah.
I mean, I like the backstory of Scorpion and Sub-Zero and that kind of confrontation.
The feud, yeah.
But like,
it kind of took so much of the beginning of the movie talking about it.
Well, and they spent so much time with the Cole Smith kid or whatever, and then they killed him.
Don't want to spoil it.
They just killed him early in the movie. But
real quick.
But even his fight scene was good. But this was more like the game. You know, like
the levels.
They were summoning them into different places and stuff.
They were just they had like these lanterns or whatever. Each side had a certain amount. But it was cool because it brought back like the old levels, like the acid pit. Yes. I thought that one was super.
That's what I'm saying. It was very nostalgic of the game.
Yeah,
and I thought that was
the bridge when they were you knocked someone down and had the spikes and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought this one was way better than the first one when it comes to origin,
and it wasn't so many characters.
And I thought Johnny Cage was great. I really like Carl Urban.
Yeah,
I think he does a great job.
The Boys. If you ever watch that show, that's a great show.
Oh my god,
The Boys is really
he's
good.
So hilarious.
Yeah,
and, I mean, it's funny the things that I've seen him in that I didn't realize he was in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Thor Ragnarok, and like he's such a good actor.
He is a good actor, and I really did like the movie. I thought it was good. Me and my son went to go watch it. But yeah, that's the original. I watched the original with my son, and I thought that one was really good too. Not the 2020 one, but the 1995.
Oh yeah,
they set that one up good.
I like the entrance when Scorpion and Sub-Zero entered.
Oh, they entered together.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people were upset because per the game, they were mortal enemies, but in the 1995 version,
they were just henchmen.
Shang Tsung was controlling them.
Yeah, they were henchmen.
So,
which is why I liked the newer movies, how they kind of did their own storylines and stuff like that.
It was really good.
Because Sub-Zero's fighting basically for his own clan, is for the Lin Kuei.
Yeah.
Every time he does something.
And then we watched. I went Thursday. I don't know what day you went to watch.
I went and saw it opening night.
The Mandalorian
and Grogu.
It was good.
Man, I am a Star Wars guy, and my poor kids, I've tried to make them watch this shit, and they're.
I just like how they kind of dug in and brought back some old
Well, I like the storyline. I like how they kind of reconnected the Jabba the Hutt family and storyline.
The twins, and then you had the actual son.
And the son, and how he doesn't want to be like his dad, and he's trying to be good and whatever. Yeah. And then the humor throughout with Grogu and his just kind of
those little guys.
He's a baby.
Dude, those little guys that were fixing the fucking spaceship. Those were funny. I like those guys.
They came back on their ship.
It's like every fourth word you can actually understand.
They shot like a bird or something. Yeah. When they came back. They didn't shoot an enemy.
It was good. It was very, and that's. I was talking to,
but it was good action too. I
was talking to one of the docs we work with, and his only complaint was a lot of the people that were doing the reviews were it wasn't good enough. It didn't make enough money. I think it made 80-something million, but for Star Wars, the franchise, it didn't make enough money.
Well,
but I'm like,
those are $1 billion. That's $1 billion movie.
It's not. It's a side.
It's a stepstone.
It's a step. Yeah. It's a side. It's like a side mission. It's not a main mission. It's not these huge productions, Skywalkers and all this. It was a good. If you watch The Mandalorian season 1, season 2, you'll appreciate it. Pedro Pascal, I think, did a great job.
Phenomenal.
I think he played his normal character. It was great. I think the acting was really good.
So I think
Sigourney Weaver,
and you don't even have to watch The Mandalorian, the TV show, before then.
No,
it helps with the character development and knowing kind of the key phrases of what they're saying and stuff, and how they built their partnership, I guess, or their father-son, whatever. And, it really goes, the TV show goes really into the Mandalorians and kind of explains more
because they show how he kind of progresses and he makes his armor and that's really expensive.
The
Mandalorian,
the best car, it's
steel,
it's lightsaber, basically proof. It's very interesting. The TV show is phenomenal too. So, I mean, I think you should watch it before going, mainly because I don't miss episodes, but I thought the movie was very well done. I'm glad I didn't take the baby because there's so many jump scares and monsters, creatures and stuff. My 8-year-old loved it. She was laughing the entire time.
Yeah, I took my kids. They loved it.
We bought one of those damn popcorn buckets that was way too expensive.
And they wanted me to. I was like,
dude, I did it. I know it was stupid.
It's pretty cool though.
We used it again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought the movie was fantastic for what it is. I thought it was fantastic, and it leaves everything open for the future. And I think this is going to grow even further than this. Because, I mean, now that you've established a cult following of Grogu, there's definitely going to be more following as he grows up and stuff.
And I want to say there was probably 30 minutes of the movie. It was just him. And I like that part.
And he's just kind of doing his thing.
You kind of got a little sense of what he can do as far as like power wise.
Well, I mean, you see that in the TV show.
TV show, yeah.
He shows a lot more of his power in the TV show. He uses his powers in the movie, but the TV show really expands kind of what you expect from a Yoda type being. And I think the relationship is funny. Like, me and my daughter were cracking up when he's in that AT-AT, the big walking thing, and he's fucking hitting him on the head because that bomb's about to go off. And he's like, I know. And he just keeps hitting him again.
He's just so calm, Pedro, when he's talking. He's just like...
Oh, he's such a good actor.
Yeah, he's so calm when he's talking, and he plays that part well for The Mandalorian. But I want to talk about this because it is coming, I think, in September, is the Avengers movie. They're re-releasing it, and they're supposed to be extra.
That's not what you have pulled up on your iPad.
No. This is next, but I want to talk because it's fresh on my mind. So it's supposed to have some, because the Russo brothers are doing the Secret Wars movie, and there's supposed to be a new like end credit scene or some extra scenes in, I don't know, what is it, Endgame or?
They're releasing Endgame again.
Yeah, so I'm interested to know what they're actually going to talk about, because it's supposed to be a continuation from that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're scratching everything that happened after Endgame.
Yeah,
it sucked because
She-Hulk.
There was some good stuff. There was some good stuff potentially in there.
I think they should have did something with the Moon Knight. I like that character.
The Moon Knight series was
it's
great.
Very Batman-ish.
Shang-Chi was good.
It's very Batman-ish.
Yeah, if you like schizophrenia.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's. I thought there was some good projects after Endgame. Now they were just very kind of all over the place, and everything is kind of just. I think it was just too far in between for after COVID, just trying to put stuff together.
The Eternals.
Yeah, I thought the Eternals was good, but
it was a good movie.
But like it didn't go into anything.
The sword, like all that stuff. Black Knight, like they didn't really do anything.
Yeah, the Black Knight's a big character.
Blade. I think Blade would have been a good franchise to reboot.
I think he's coming. I think he's still coming. It's really hard to say. Now they're revamping everything with now. You have Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom.
Yeah.
And Doomsday, which comes out this Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge movie. It's going to be hard to see him as a villain. I think a lot of I've seen some predictions where they, say he's going to kill Peter Parker because Peter Parker thinks he's a good guy and Doom's going to kill him, and that's when he's going to turn into a symbiote.
Well, I think it's the same universe. You remember the one Spider-Man where they're building the Fantastic Four building? He's swinging by it.
Yeah.
So I think it's...
Well, Fantastic Four is going to have a huge part into it because that's if you go to the comics, Doom and Fantastic Four go hand in hand.
Oh, for sure.
But I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'll go. I mean, I'm not going to go at 2 a.m. to see Endgame.
No, I don't think it'll be 2, but I want to definitely rewatch it. I thought that was a great experience.
We wanted to be one of the first ones to see it. That's
oh my God, it was so packed when we went to watch it. It was great though.
It was awesome.
It was. I want an experience like sitting in the theater and you look next to you and there's just every seat filled and everybody's like
and everybody is excited,
like whatever.
It's not like when you take your wife and she's like, I don't know what's going on, and
no,
everybody knows everything.
Do you remember whenever Captain America picked up?
Oh, for sure.
I was like, everybody's like, because they're like, who's doing it?
Well, it was like the portals coming in. It's like and then he said Avengers Assemble. And that's huge in the comics.
It was great, man.
I mean, it is a great moment. That's. I hope my kids have memories like I have sometimes.
It was great. I think, and we had to go to work after that. It was
straight to work. It was
early in the morning.
3-hour movie. We made it to work by 5:45.
Yeah, it was a great movie to watch, an experience. I definitely want to watch. I think September is the re-release. I want to see if there's anything extra in there because I've watched the movie Endgame probably 3 or 4 times since then.
That's all.
Probably more, but it's just a good movie, man. It's a really good movie to watch.
It's a long time though. It takes a lot of time and investment. I know. I need to get my 8-year-old will probably watch the movies with me. The 5-year-old probably isn't that interested, although she loves Spider-Man. Spidey influence.
which is coming out too. Spider-Man.
she loves
They did release the Punisher series.
I saw that.
Yeah,
saw
I haven't
that.
watched it yet.
I haven't either. I haven't watched the new Daredevil series.
Me neither. Second season.
Because it's kind of hard. I finally finished the original Netflix Daredevils.
Yeah,
and I wanted to go back and watch. Luke
I did watch
Cage
Defender,
the
Defenders. I thought that was a pretty good series too.
Well, they're supposed to be bringing some of them into this.
I think Jessica Jones is going to be in the second season of that. So
I'm interested. I'm interested to see where they could go. I like the TV series. I think you have by stretching it out, you give yourself so much more material to use.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't want them to skimp on what they're going to do with that material.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what you saw with like the Miss Marvel. I mean,
oh my God,
it was a good character arc, but it didn't need that many episodes. The Marvels was kind of a bust.
Marvels was a bust. Miss Marvels. What was the Ironheart? I thought was okay.
I never even watched that, but it brought in Mephisto, so Mephisto's a big
at the very end. Yeah, it was really good, but I don't know, man. I think they invested too much into the shows.
Well, they wanted reactions and stuff super quick, and they wanted to just pour content out. Yeah. And when you do a movie every 3 months, you don't necessarily. I think you bank more when you do a movie every 3 months versus doing a TV show every week.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. I love the Moon Knight series. I thought the Loki series was good.
Loki was good.
I thought Hawkeye was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The WandaVision actually gets a very good rating. I didn't like it as much. It was kind of weird. I didn't watch Agatha.
I watched. It was okay.
I didn't watch that one yet.
Didn't really lead to anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of leading into death, Lady Death or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's so much. They have so much stuff to use.
Oh, yeah. Material.
Material. And it's like, I think they're by starting over and going this Secret Wars way, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the Russo brothers know what they have to do to get the audience back.
They can end character arcs and restart them with new characters.
Yeah.
And that's
I think it's supposed to start.
Then you can go through new comics with a new Iron Man, a new Thor, a new, Hulk and stuff like that.
Well, I think it's supposed to start right with when he's putting back the stones. I think that's where it's supposed to start.
We'll see.
But what I have on my iPad, most of you might not be old enough to know. Masters of the Universe, He-Man. The original one came out late 80s with Dolph Lundgren. But the new one's coming out June 5th. So I'm actually pretty excited about it. I watched a trailer for it on Thursday when I went to watch The Mandalorian. I thought it was pretty good.
I think they've given away too much in the trailers.
Well, it's kind of like he forgot. Like he doesn't know. He's like, well, my name's Adam. And it's like him not knowing. He's like, you don't remember what you say whenever you grab the sword and all that. And it's Skeletor's already taking over.
I mean, this was a huge cartoon.
Gray
in the
Skull.
80s.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is a big deal, especially to your Generation X and millennials. I mean,
it was big.
I think this will be a good judge of non-Marvel superheroes.
Yeah, it's a little different.
See how they go with it.
If you look up the history of Masters of the Universe, they were big in coming out with the actual show, and then they said, "Oh wait, we came up with this show. We need to come up with these." Actually, it was the reverse. They came up with these characters and didn't have a show, so they came up with all these toys, and they're like, "Well, shit." We got to come up with the show now. We have all these toys, these characters.
I mean, there's some big name actors. You got Idris Elba and stuff like that. Jared Leto's playing Skeletor,
which I think is going to be good. I think it's going to kind of revise it. I know they've been selling the toys. I went to Dallas Vintage Toys,
Hasbro,
and they have a lot of those toys they've been selling for the past year or two, just anticipation for the movie, but. Even the one in the 80s, it's 80-ish if you think about it. It's got puppeteers and things like that. But it's great. It's a great movie. It makes you feel like...
Great animation.
Yeah. Woo, they're like playing... They think they're playing a flute.
I know. It's going to be hard for me. I've got my girls watching the Star Wars in order. And so going from episode 1, 2, and 3 to episode 4, 5, and 6,
It's like night and day.
It's going to be interesting to see what they think about that.
And we've done that. Me and my wife, I know when we first started dating, we watched the first episode 1 all the way to what was the last one of the original?
It's the Rise of Skywalker.
Rise, yeah. So I like the Star Wars stuff. I think it's good. I think it's to be able to create a universe and characters
So big.
It's so massive, and for him to be able to create that back in the 70s and come up with that world,
But
it's crazy.
having the forethought to do episodes 4, 5, and 6,
and then
knowing you're going to come back
1.
and do the prequels, I think that's so cool. Like,
Yeah.
because you allowed yourself to see if this is going to take off. And then, okay, I can build these stories up from way back, from whatever I want to.
And I did like how on the Mandalorian movie, not to give too much away, they had the droids.
Yeah,
And they were like beat up.
they were all the droids from the originals.
All the droids, they had like clothing on, and
they had different
dirty,
heads on
scuffed.
different
Yeah,
stuff.
it was super cool, and they were all controlled by the twins, which were the Hutts. Were they brothers or?
His sister,
Twins, I know,
brother,
their sister, something like that.
Weird relationship.
Yeah,
I guess.
but I like if you watch the Attack of the Clones, the cartoon.
We just watched that one.
So there's in Disney Plus. There's so many different movies you can watch.
So we just finished episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and so I'm gonna have the girls go into now the cartoons.
Yeah, the cartoons are great.
The Clone Wars and because I've never watched those.
I watched the Clone Wars one. There's so many now.
I know.
Like, oh my
Bad
God.
Batch and
Bad Batch.
stuff.
I went and looked Friday or Saturday.
The Darth Maul one just came out.
Oh man,
it's dope.
So I just skipped to the last scene. I mean, the last episode, because he is fighting Darth Vader on the last episode of that. It was great to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the other previous episodes. I need to go back and watch it. So, another one which was good was the X-Men '97. I don't know if we talked about that.
We talked about it, I think, last week.
Which I think they're coming out with another season.
Should be season 2, right?
But that's nostalgic. Like talking about that and
That's
watching
how
those.
it was when we were in, kids. That's how
yeah.
it came across. Is that music,
Mm-hmm. You see the little black wing going across
they
the
just
water.
each character's coming across the screen. I mean, it's awesome.
But it's stuff that
I think there's a lot of good stuff happening going forward with some of these series, whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, X-Men. I mean, Marvel's going to be crazy because they're bringing all the X-Men in.
And I think what Disney's realized too when they're buying all these franchises is like, look, there's a huge backing. X-Men is a huge. Fox did them wrong. I'm not gonna lie. They went.
Oh, they were good.
They tried to they try to go back in time, and there's so many comics, and there's so many different. If you go into the comics and start reading
different story arcs,
it's so many stories and so many avenues you can go. Like Fox did New Mutants. I thought they could have done something else with that. Like they just stopped at that one.
I know wasn't attached to anything.
It wasn't attached to anything. I'm like,
I kind of hope. I would like it if they would just go their own way, make their own news stories.
They can, because it's like you make your own story and then come up with a comic and then just release it and be like, okay, here's the comic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like something that we haven't seen, because Secret Wars we've seen.
We've seen it.
We know what it's gonna do.
There's 2 different versions of it.
But we know kind of where they're going with it, and it's gonna be. We know it's gonna be good.
That we have to do. If they do that Thanos scene,
they won't.
Oh, that's a classic comic book scene where he rips out his freaking spine and that would be great. Yeah. God Doom, that would be great.
I don't think they'll do that.
No, because I think he's such a iconic character. I think Thanos was. I remember the opening scene of when he's fighting the Hulk and the Hulk gets scared and leaves. I'm like,
well, I mean, he didn't leave.
Well, they transported him before he got killed.
Sent his ass home.
That was a great scene, though. I'm like, he's getting his ass kicked
for sure. And I mean, in the comics, Thanos feared the Hulk because there wasn't really a gauge of how strong he actually was, and he beat the shit out of him without the Infinity Stones. I wish they had a rematch at some point.
Then you have War World Hulk. Then you have Manifesto.
You okay over there?
World War. I know it's like World War II. World War Hulk.
That's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, which they shipped him off in that, and it happened in the Avengers. They shipped him off in that ship. So
he took off. They didn't ship him off.
But they went a different route. They didn't do him coming back and because his family and all that got killed. It's a whole different with what was it, Ragnarok?
So Ragnarok, he came back, and he was with Thor,
which they could have went the World War Hulk way, which I thought would have been good, but it would have took away from a lot.
I think they're still going that way. I think it's going to be more of like the Edward Norton, and they're going to bring all those Hulks in.
That was a great one.
Yeah,
with the blood getting into the soda,
Eric
and all that.
Bana and all that stuff.
And he supposedly is the strongest one. Because he in the movie he was actually the one that was leaping.
He was depicted the best comic accurate Hulk.
Yeah, but jumping. They said he can leap a mile or whatever.
He was jumps are miles along.
He was definitely doing that in that first movie.
That was a rough movie to watch though.
It was not put together well. But there's so much movie stuff that's coming out, I think, this year that's going to be good, and I'm super excited about it.
Well, we like movies. We like movies. Yeah. So we're gonna anytime we watch a new movie, we'll preview it. I know Faces of Death I saw was on, so I'm gonna watch that tonight. I think.
What was that on?
It's
look that up.
Faces of Death was a crazy kind of show that was very not good for people to watch, probably in their young teens, but it came out in the late 90s, early 2000s maybe. But there's a new movie that came out this year that's supposed to be kind of recreating their stuff.
What did you find that on?
I'm going to say it's not an illegal streaming device, but it's a Fire Stick type device.
I might have to watch that. Yeah, the original movie was kind of like passed around VHS.
Yeah.
A bunch of different, it was just clips of different.
Basically just people dying.
It was kind of like
getting injured or hurt.
Instagram before Instagram. It was just videos that were compiled on a video of people recording things. The one I remember the most was there was a group of wealthy people, and they paid a ton of money to eat a monkey, and they put it in its table.
They hit it.
They hit it till it died,
brains.
And then they cut the cap of the skull off, and they ate the brains. It was weird, but that is a movie that came out, I want to say, late 80s, early 90s.
I don't know. It was old.
It was just a compilation of videos.
The VHS that I was probably not supposed to be watching. And
it was a compilation of a bunch of different
injuries
videos.
And death. And
yeah.
I don't know if it's fake or not, but people falling to their death or videos of people.
Like the dude bunging from the roof of this building, and
Twitter
the rope was too long.
Dude, Twitter has some crazy stuff on it. Like you can watch these people just get assassinated in these third world countries, and it's crazy. Like you sent me one where that guy had that machete.
Oh yeah, chopped his
he was defending it. It was a robber, and that guy came at him with the machete and
chopped his arm.
I was like, oh my god, his blood was squirting everywhere. I was like,
we're thinking, that's uncommon, but these third world countries, man, it's normal. These people,
it's rough. I mean, we're very blessed. Like we said at the beginning, Memorial Day, there's a lot of people that fought and died for us to have freedoms, to be idiots or to be funny or, to be safe. And, we're forever indebted to all those soldiers and people, and there's people behind the scenes that we don't even know about probably. I'm very thankful and gracious that I'm allowed to
do what we do, man. It's crazy. It's to be able to express ourselves, and on a daily basis we speak how we want and speak how we feel, and not saying we don't take people's
most of the time it's free speech, but there's the political climate right now, you really can't. I mean, I don't really care what people think.
Wesley gets into it mostly, not me. I'm like, I'm like, there's no dog in the fight.
I don't have a dog in the fight either, but I don't like it when people just tell you what to believe.
Lies.
I'm like, I'm not believing.
Well, it's lies. It's not real stuff. It's not real stuff that's happening. And sometimes you got to call people out.
I don't even call people out. I just ask questions, and they don't like that sometimes.
Like, what are you talking about? Why are you asking me these questions?
I know. I told you how. This is the way it is. Like, this isn't the Mandalorian. It ain't the way.
No, it ain't one way.
I can ask the question. I can ask the question.
But I do want to give a shout out to Andrew Chang.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Number one fan.
Number one fan. No, I do
Was he
appreciate.
asking why we didn't have one out yet?
No, I didn't really get to talk to him today, but I do want to
thing.
give him a shout out. He does listen all the time. He's always asking us.
And Shane Martin too, my buddy from high school.
Yeah,
he's the one. Want to definitely make sure we mention Memorial Day stuff and
for sure. We have people, like I said, we don't have a massive 1,000 fan base, but we do have people, and we do take into consideration everything.
My aunt is a big follower. She listens every week, and
we have a ton of people that are asking. They ask for certain things.
I'm getting shirts made.
Yeah, shirts will be nice. We're gonna have a new background and everything.
They're $100 a piece.
Oh wow! Yeah, they're like,
we just gotta sell one.
One too.
I just gotta sell one.
But no, we appreciate you guys listening and giving us the feedback and asking for certain things. And we tried to come through with a lot of that. We still haven't come through with the ponchos yet. Just
man, it's just hadn't worked out. Like we were getting low census like every week, and then since we talked about ponchos, worked full time ever since.
I know it's one of those things. Once we get another day that we can, bounce.
Have to keep those cameras in your car or something.
I'm probably going to keep it in the car, but once we bounce a little bit early, we'll be able to record it because it's exciting. I've had a couple people ask when we're going to do it.
We don't want to rush the experience either.
No, it's something that I definitely want to capture. I want to document everything so people can understand, like, hey, this is, because some people don't know. Some people don't know what it was to.
Yeah, they don't even know what we're talking about. Some of these other people from other countries listening to us don't know what ponchos is.
And they're like, ponchos? What is that? I'm like, what is that, an ice cream shop? No.
A gay bar.
We're all leather and chaps, baby.
Wow.
No, but no, we appreciate you guys listening. This is episode 15. My name's Chris.
Yes, thank you guys. This is Wes.
Appreciate you guys listening. We'll talk to you next week. Oh, yeah. And that's the final whistle for today's Happy Hour Playbook. I'm Chris, and we're officially off the clock. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts so you don't miss out on our next slate of picks. Stay sharp, stay hydrated, and we'll see you at the next kick.